So I've known that this high school is going to be in a hotel, at least when we first started, and the reason I know that's going to work is because I've actually done it before. When I studied abroad in Europe, actually, it was the same thing. It was a school in a hotel, so I know it's possible, and it kind of is a big deal. So I'm going to talk about that at the end, but first, I think I owe you guys some just general info on my school because I think a lot of people are maybe a little bit confused. I know the website, if you guys have ever checked out the website, you can go check it out. The website explains a little bit more, but I'll do my best in this video to give a little bit more of an overview, and I'll probably have to do this a million more times. But before we even do that, I have something special. I have a special package. I completely forgot that I ordered this. I don't know why I ordered this. Wait, I think I figured it out. Hold on. Get in the hole! I'm just gonna put this... yeah. So I was actually talking to my dad last night, funny enough, and we were talking about like value proposition and everything, kind of going over some of the things that I thought I'd already constructed for my high school, and we came up with a new tagline. So before it was something like specialized entrepreneurship, irrelevant school, not that interesting. But now, let me just read this to you. Let me just read this to you. All right, I have it memorized because I'm like that. Identifying the next leaders of our generation and offering them the opportunity to advance humanity while still in high school. You like that? Let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys have like little words you want to change, if you have a better phrase just in general. But I think that in a big way kind of sums up what this school is, because it really is that. It really is that bold, and it's also a high school, right? Like the first part sounds a little bit cliche, but then you're like, well, still in high school, then it's grounded, right? Let me know what you think about that statement, but I think it's pretty good. It's also on the website. I've been doing some website revisions. I'm also trying to get it to look better on your phone. I know it's like really screwed up on your phone, but I've had some trouble with that. But there's little things that have been changed on the website, so if you guys are curious, you can go take a look. If you've never looked at it before, you should probably go do that. So let me go back to what I was gonna say before about how this school is actually gonna work and kind of what it is, and then we're gonna go back to the hotel piece because that's kind of a big deal. Okay, so again, the name is Escalade High School. Yes, it's gonna be a real high school. No, this is not a joke. I don't know who jokes about starting a high school, but it's not a joke. It's definitely not a joke. It's also definitely not your normal high school. That's also very, very important. It's a private 2-year boarding school in Los Angeles, California, with about 50 students, about 10 adults, and it's gonna be based in a hotel. It's project-based. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be game-changing. And if you want more info, please go check out the website. It has some more of the philosophy behind it, but really don't overthink it. I mean, it almost isn't a school. It is a school, as far as you know, but it really isn't. I mean, the goal of this school is to be very, very open-ended and to give students a lot of opportunity to, quite honestly, just do anything. And like I said, we're gonna have a very competitive admissions process to make sure that we're getting the right kids who are gonna take advantage of this. This school's not a joke. It's not the Netflix and chill school. That's not the idea at all. It is very much it's gonna be a super intense school, but also super rewarding at the same time. And for the kids who are ready for it, an opportunity you will not get elsewhere. That's the idea, is that this has really not been done yet as far as I'm aware, and even if it has, it needs to be done again because I'm not aware of it, and that means that a lot of kids that are ready for this school aren't either. So even if it exists by the time I build this school, it doesn't matter to me, because as long as there's not one within a 50-mile radius, not a problem. There should be more of them. I hope someone builds another one. I hope they build 50 more of them, because otherwise I'll have to do it, you know? So I want to make something that I would want to go to every day and that I would be excited about and all of that stuff. But it's not a competition. It's not about me proving anything. Like, I hope that other people do this. I hope that this is where education goes towards, but at the same time, I don't think that this school model can go super far. Like, I don't think this is right for the majority of kids. I really don't think that it is. But I think it needs to be an option, and as far as I'm aware, it's not an option yet. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. Okay, so I do want to apologize in advance. All these videos are going to be kind of just rants until I get better at all this, and trust me, I'm getting better. I think you can already tell that I'm getting a little bit better. But I hope that gave you kind of an overview of sort of the general idea of the school. Like I said, it's kind of all over the place, but please do check out the website if you haven't already, escalateschool.org. It doesn't have everything on it, but if you look around there, you'll get kind of an idea of what it's like, and I have a lot of work to do. If you check it out, send me a note, send me an email, chase@escalateschool.org. Let me know what you think, if you have any thoughts. Like I said, this is going to be a process that I want to involve all of you guys in, because I want this high school to be bigger than just this high school, and I want a lot of people to know about it too. That's very important to me, because we need to get the right kids. That means a lot of people need to know about this. So don't be afraid to tell your friends. But let me get back to this whole hotel thing, because I don't want to make this video too long. So I don't know what your initial reaction to someone starting a school in a hotel is. Obviously when I went to the boarding school that was in a hotel, I was kind of like mixed, but it turns out that starting a high school in a hotel, or just a school in general, is actually a really, really good idea. Not only do you not have to build anything, which is quite potentially the biggest advantage, it's just like always as soon as you locate a hotel and negotiate a deal, you have a school. Not only that, but it gives you incredible flexibility, because at any point you could just pick up the school and go to a completely new hotel in a completely different country or different city or anything like that. Like, it gives you a ton of flexibility. They already have a lot of like little things that you wouldn't think about, like laundry and food and parking. It's actually such a big deal that if I were to be able to negotiate a hotel deal pretty soon, like I'm talking about like a couple years from now, it's almost gonna flip the script between building the school versus letting people know about it. Like, I was for a long time set on the idea that everyone would know about this school before it even existed. But if all we really have to do, and like I said, this is a vast overstatement, there's so many other things we have to do, but if all we really have to do is nail down a deal with a hotel to get this thing technically up and running, that makes everything a lot more feasible. Like, this is kind of a big deal. Like, this could happen a lot sooner than I think you think. At least faster than I think. I'm not really on a timeline here. I've always thought somewhere between 2023 and 2025. 2025's kind of been like where I really do want to have it created, because that's like 2 years out of college, 3 years. 3 years out of college, oh my god. I think I could do it by then. But this hotel is such a big deal, right? Because it's basically like an all-in-one package, and you don't have to worry about building anything, which is a complete pain in the ass. I think it's kind of obvious now that I've explained it, but do you guys see like how kind of a big deal this is? I mean, it's kind of a big deal. And the other thing is that you have quite a bit of leveraging power with hotels when you're gonna book out rooms for like a year or 2 years at a time. Like, you have quite a bit of negotiating power. On the flip side, you have to convince them that it's okay to basically have a high school in their hotel, so that's part of it too. But it really does make it far more feasible than to actually build a high school, right? Like, I never thought I was gonna go out and get $50 million and build a building. But to rent a hotel, I mean, it's obviously the school couldn't run solely off tuition costs, but I'm gonna have to raise a lot less money initially than it would if I wanted to actually build a campus. If I wanted to build a campus, the school is not gonna be built until like 2030 at least. It's like a test case. I mean, if it gets bigger, we go to a bigger hotel or we buy an apartment building, or eventually we could build our own campus. But it's the perfect way to test it, because it's very little investment and it's very, very easy to kind of set everything up. As long as the hotel has some sort of like conference rooms and stuff, you can negotiate that as well. There are your classrooms, which we don't really need, but those kind of like studio areas type things. None of this is easy, but it's a hell of a lot easier than trying to build a new campus or something crazy like that. So those are just some of my thoughts. I hope you guys did enjoy. These are kind of just gonna be rant videos. I'm just gonna keep putting these out there. If you don't watch them, it's all good. I don't really care. This is for me. This is for people that are interested. This is for the development of this high school. And as you can tell, I'm getting better. I'm learning more. I'm doing stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, please leave me your thoughts, check out the website, send me your feedback. As I get farther, I will involve you guys more and more, and I'll need your help to basically spread awareness about this school, because like I said, I need everybody to know about this if it's gonna work. But for the time being, that's kind of where my head's at. I hope you guys learned a little bit more about this school, and obviously the hotel thing I think is kind of a big idea. If you know someone that, you know, if you have any ideas on the hotel situation, I'd be curious to hear as well, as always. Let me know if you guys like my Minecraft creeper hat. I don't know. I still don't know why I bought this. I know that I was talking to Edmund. You guys know Edmund, but I don't know. It just showed up at my door. So we might have to use this at some point for something. You know. Anyways, I'm gonna. Where am I gonna put this, dude? It's just anywhere you put that in your room, it's just like, boom. I play Minecraft, but it's ironic because I don't actually play Minecraft. I have dabbled in Minecraft, but I've never like actually played it. It's on my computer. I downloaded it again like a month ago, but I haven't played it. But anyways, it doesn't matter. This is irrelevant. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys all following this process. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. Check out my Spotify playlist. All these things that are super relevant to starting a high school. I will see you guys later. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you guys want to follow this, be sure to subscribe. And I will see you all later. Take care.